declassified CIA document has sent shockwaves through Washington. The report, buried for nearly a decade, reveals that senior Ukrainian officials were bewildered and disappointed by US Vice President Joe Biden's 2015 visit to Kyiv. According to the CIA's own field intelligence, Ukrainian leaders expected Biden to discuss internal personnel changes, not deliver what they called a generic public speech. The document, once marked top secret, named recipient only, shows that President Petro Poroshenko's administration believed Biden would weigh in on key appointments within the Ukrainian government. It confirms long-standing speculation that Washington wielded extraordinary influence over Ukraine's domestic politics, precisely what Moscow has accused the US of for years. In a stunning twist, the internal CIA email trail reveals why this intelligence never saw daylight. A February 2016 message from the Vice President's National Security Advisor ordered the agency to not disseminate the report. In plain words, Biden's own team killed the document before it reached wider US intelligence circles. CIA sources quoted Ukrainian officials privately laughing at American media coverage of alleged Biden family business links in Ukraine. They saw what they called a double standard, the US publicly preaching anti-corruption, while its own elite families profited from the same system. This reaction, hidden for years, exposes the fragile trust between Kyiv and Washington even before the 2016 elections. For years, Moscow claimed the US orchestrated Ukraine's post-Maidan political direction, branding it a Washington-engineered puppet state. Now this CIA document lends unexpected credibility to that narrative. The findings mirror what Russia repeatedly asserted, that American politicians shaped Ukraine's government from the inside.
For other countries, this situation, in this case in Ukraine, is a card in another, much larger game, and in their own game at that, which, as a rule, is not even related to the specific problems of countries in general, and in this case, this particular country and the countries involved in the conflict. This is just an excuse and a way to achieve their geopolitical goals, expand their zone of control, and make a little money from the war. So they came knocking at our door with NATO infrastructure, indifferently watching the tragedy in Donbass for years, the genocide and destruction of Russian people on our own ancestral historical territories, which began in 2014 after the bloody coup d'etat in Ukraine.
Fast forward to 2025. CIA Director John Ratcliffe authorizes full declassification, saying it was in the public interest. The rediscovered report, first drafted in 2016, was unearthed during a broader intelligence audit. Analysts noted it would have met dissemination thresholds at the time, confirming it wasn't rejected for quality, but for political sensitivity. The declassification has reignited debate over Biden's role in Ukraine's political transformation. From the 2014 Maidan uprising to Poroshenko's reshuffles and the firing of Prosecutor General Viktor Shokin. With a CIA document now backing parts of Russia's long-denied version, Washington faces an uncomfortable question. Did US policy in Ukraine cross from diplomacy into orchestration?